In today's video, I'll be showing you guys 3 of the easiest ways to get XP in the latest edition of Minecraft Bedrock. Meaning all of these will work in the newly released update of 1.20.1. And it doesn't matter if you guys are playing on mcpe, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or Windows 10 editions, all of these should work flawlessly. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get straight into the first one. And the first easy way to get XP, we have this loot and XP farm. It has a simple and compact design, which allows you guys to build it easily. And when using this farm, you can expect to get around 20 levels every 10 minutes. So to build this farm, these are the items you'll need. You'll need 3 trapdoors of any kind, 4 signs of any kind, 3 chests, 1 minecart with a hopper, 1 hopper, a bucket of lava, a bucket of water, a single rail, and a couple ladders. And on top of that, you will need a fishing rod. Guys, you do not need a super enchanted one like the one I have right here. You guys can always start off with a normal fishing rod. But I recommend starting off with the best one you can, because the better the enchantments, the better stuff you get. And guys, don't worry, you can always use a normal one and then work your way up, as most likely you'll get some super good fishing rods while using the farm. So yeah, just go ahead and grab all these items. Now that you have all the items, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is grab your chest and then place it down somewhere. Now grab your signs and then place 3 like so. Then on the last side of the chest, you guys are going to want to place 3 trapdoors like this, so when you guys close them up, it should look a little like this. Now you can grab your water bucket and then crouch down and waterlog our chest. Once that's done, you guys are going to want to go to a lake nearby or any body of water and just swim around until you see some fish like these one right here. It can be salmon or cod, it doesn't really matter. Once you see it, grab your bucket and then right click the fish so you have that fish in your bucket. Now that you have your fish in a bucket, you guys are going to want to place it right here. So boom, we have a fish trapped in our little hole. Now for the next step, come right here to our chest and then break 4 blocks down like so. Then break some more like this. Now you can make your way down this hole and then break these 2 blocks and 2 more right there. Grab your chest and then place a double chest like so. Now grab your hopper and then place it going into the chest like this. Next, crouch down and then place a rail on top of our hopper. Then you can place your hopper minecart. Now you're going to want to get rid of that rail. To do that, break a block like this and then break the rail. Now guys, this step is very important. You guys are going to want to grab your last sign and then place it right here next to our hopper minecart. Now you can just grab any blocks of your choice and then just build up like this. Now place your lava bucket like so. Once you've done that, the final step is just to go down this hole and then place some ladders so you guys can easily get up and down this farm. And guys, a quick side note, if you guys want some more storage, you guys can always just add some more chests and hoppers to increase the capacity of this farm. But yeah, for now, that is the farm completed. And now I'll show you how you can use this farm. So firstly, if you guys take a look at your screen, in the center you should see a plus sign, and that is the crosshair. So to use this farm, you guys are going to want to grab your fishing rod and then aim your crosshair directly above our chest and on the trapdoor like I've done right here. And then all you guys have to do is press the right click button to cast our rod. And boom, whenever we catch something, it should automatically detach and we should get the XP and the item. So all you guys have to do is just recast and just wait until it automatically collects it for us. So yeah, just after a couple seconds, we already have a couple fish right here. And so you guys can see how much stuff and XP we get from this farm in 10 minutes. I'll be running some time-lapse footage right now, and at the end, I'll show you guys what we got. Guys, after 10 minutes we have 20 levels, and if you go down here to check our chest, boom, we have so much loot. We have what, 3 stacks of fish, 5 nautilus shells, a couple name tags, and some really good fishing rods, and even some enchanted bows. And now for method number 2, which is actually the easiest and the most OP method of them all, and that is the infinite XP glitch. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Guys, these are all the items you'll need to do this glitch. So firstly, you'll need a chest, 16 solid blocks, a water bucket, and 3 sign. And this is the setup for our glitch. And now for the item that you guys want to duplicate. So if you guys want, you can duplicate any item that you guys want. So for me right now, I'm just duplicating diamonds right here. You can stack them into shulker boxes like I've done here, so you can infinitely increase the efficiency of this glitch. But if you guys want, you can also just do single items. So you can do just a couple diamonds at a time if you guys wish. And guys, it doesn't have to be diamonds, it can be any item that you guys want more of. And if you're looking for XP, there's 2 methods you guys can get it. And the first first method is to duplicate Bodlow enchantings. So as you guys can see, I've stacked these shulker boxes full of Bodlow enchantings to get all the XP. And guys, you don't have to start off with a whole bunch. You can always start with a couple and then progressively duplicate them until you have stacks on stacks, and then you can start to use them up. And you should be able to easily get a couple of these in villager outposts, or you can trade to get some first. And then for the second method for getting XP, you guys can first duplicate enchanted armor or weapons or tools. So as you guys can see, I have enchanted armor right here, and guys, it does not have to be netherite. It can be any items with any enchantments on them. And then once we've duplicated these, you guys are going to want to take those and then run them through the grindstone to get the XP. So yeah, depending on which method you choose, there's different steps, but I'll show you guys all of them. So yeah, once you've grabbed all the items that you guys want to duplicate and the items that you need for this glitch, we can go ahead and build it. So grab your solid blocks, place them 3 long like this, skip a block in the center, and then place 2 like so. Now you're going to want to make both of these 3 blocks high. Once you've done that, go ahead and just place a solid block right there. Come down here and place a chest down there. Now take your signs, it can be any signs of course, and then place 3 of them along this wall. And boom, once you're done, go ahead, grab the water bucket, and then place it up here. So that should be the glitch setup complete. And if you guys are doing the enchanted armor method, you guys are also going to want to just place down a grindstone like so. It can be anywhere, it's just so that we can use it once we're done with the duplication. So yeah, now that you have this set up, we can continue on with the glitch. And once you have all this set up, you guys are going to want to press escape and save and quit to main menu. And guys, now that we're here, I recommend that you guys make a copy of your world just in case something does go wrong. As with any of these duplication glitches, there's always a super tiny chance you guys might lose your items. So to do that, press the pen icon next to the world that you're duplicating in, then scroll all the way down till you see this copy world button. Go ahead and press that. Once you're done, you should already have a copy. Now you guys are going to want to open up your world and continue on with the glitch. And as soon as it's open, go ahead and step into the water column and then open up our chest. Now place in all the items that you guys want to duplicate. Now you guys are going to want to wait for your bubbles to go down. And as soon as they go down, you'll start taking some damage. And right after taking about 4 ticks of damage, you guys are going to want to force quit out the game. So as soon as I have about 4 hearts left, I will press escape and close out. And once that's done, you can reopen your world. And guys, you guys are going to want to forcefully quit out the game, not save and quit, like what I did before by pressing the X button like that. And now you can reopen your world. If you guys did everything correctly, you should spawn outside with all the items in your hotbar. And if you open up the chest, boom, we have all the duplicated items. And guys, all of these did really duplicate, and boom, we have all of the items in as well. And just to show you guys, we have all the items right here. And for those who did the armor method, you guys are now going to want to grab your stuff like this. So just grab them a hotbar at a time, head over to our grindstone, and then click on it. You guys are just going to want to stay right here and just disenchant all of the items. And guys, the more the enchantments on the items, the more XP you'll get. So right now, there's only Unbreaking 3 on each one of these. That's why I did only get little, but boom, we're actually already up to level 8. And yeah, you guys can actually easily repeat that until you guys have all the XP you need. And for the Bodlow enchanting method, it's quite straightforward. All you guys are going to want to do is once you got the duplicated item, just go ahead and throw the bottles down like this, and boom, you have all the XP you need. Don't use it all up, as you'll need some to duplicate next time. And now for the third method, which is a super efficient gold and XP farm. And this farm is perfect for those of you who want to get a lot of XP quickly. So yeah, let's get straight to it. To get started with building this farm, these are all the resources you'll need. You guys can use any 2 stacks of building blocks, make sure that they're solid, and then these 20 glass blocks are optional. You guys can replace them with any blocks of your choice, but I've decided to use glass as it makes the build look better. But once you guys have grabbed all of these, we can get onto the build. Once you have all the required materials, just find yourself an empty piece of land where you guys can build your farm. Then come over to one side and then dig 1 block down like this, making sure that you've dug 5 blocks like so. Now go ahead and then place in a double chest right here, then run 3 hoppers directly into it. This should mean that all of our hoppers should lead right into our chest. Now grab your sticky pistons and then skip 1 row like this next to our hoppers, and then place down your sticky pistons facing towards this side. Now you can go ahead and place in some carpet on the faces. Then you can go behind the pistons and then place in 3 pieces of redstone dust. Then dig 1 block down and then place in another piece of redstone dust. Now grab 2 observers, place a temporary block, then your observer like this. Now you can get rid of the temporary block and then go 1 block down. Then dig down a couple blocks like this so you can place another observer going right into it. Now if you guys did everything correctly, these pistons should be moving like so, and this will help us kill the piglets. But for now, we can take a lever and then place it right here, and this will act as our on-off switch, just so that we don't create too much lag with all the pistons running unnecessarily. Now that we've got this set up, we can make a little chamber around this. To do that, you can go ahead and then place in 4 solid blocks right here, then come over here and do the same. You can go ahead and connect these up as well. But for the front right here, you guys are going to want to grab 2 slabs. Place one on the top section of the bottom block like this, then the second one in the bottom half. This is to prevent any baby zombie piglins to come over and kill us, while also allowing us to get all the XP. And the top block is so that we can have a little opening to still be able to kill the piglins. Now go ahead and then place in 2 glass blocks right here. Then you guys can fill in the rest with any blocks of your choice. But for me, I'll use glass blocks just so it looks nice. Once you're done, our chamber should be complete. Now grab yourself some tridents and throw them in here. 1 trident should do, but 2 or more will be more effective. And guys, having more tridents will actually help us get more XP, as you can kill the zombie piglins faster and we can get more to spawn. Now we can move on to building this funnel. To do that, grab yourself some glass blocks or any blocks of your choice, and then come to one of the long sides of our farm. Now you guys are going to want to go out by 7 blocks, and then repeat that for all 3 blocks like this. That should mean you end up with an 8 by 3 platform. Then place a temporary block right here and then go up by 1 block. Now you're going to want to extend that to 3 blocks long and go ahead and extend this by 6 more blocks, and repeat that for all 3 sides. So as you guys can see, this one should be 7 by 3 blocks big. Repeat that one more time by placing a temporary block right here, and then our glass blocks, and then expanding that, and then going out by 6 blocks. And then now finally place another temporary block and then our glass block on top, extend that, and then go out by 2 blocks. And this one should be just 3 by 3 blocks big. Then go ahead and place a temporary block on one of these sides, and now you can go all the way around our little funnel right here and build a wall so our piglins cannot fall out. And guys, this wall needs to be at least 2 blocks tall. And that should be our funnel complete. So as you guys can see, I decided to add a little trim along the top with solid blocks, and that will help our build look better. Now grab your buckets and go to this side of the farm, and then place in water on each one like this. And if you guys did everything correctly, the water should come and flow all the way up until the edge and stop. And this will help push our piglins all the way from there right into our killing chamber. Before we move on to building the portal, I recommend you guys come over here and then place in some extra blocks to prevent the piglins from falling out. Now we can move on to building the portal. To do that, grab your obsidian and then some temporary blocks. Then go ahead, come right here to our funnel and move 1 block to the left from the edge. And then go up by about 7 to 8 blocks. Once you guys are done, go ahead and place in our obsidian right here. And this obsidian right here will be our bottom right corner. Now you guys are going to want to go up by 22 more blocks. That should mean that our pillar right here should be 23 blocks tall. Now come to this side and extend it all the way until we are 1 block from the other side right here. So if we take some temporary blocks like that, this should also be 23 blocks long. Now we can get rid of these. Now go ahead and go up by 23 more blocks and then connect it up to make a 23 by 23 square. To make sure that we built our portal correctly, grab yourself a flint and steel and test it by lighting it. And as you guys can see, the portal works. Once you've tested it, we can move on to building the activation system of this portal. To do that, come to any side of our portal like this, and then place a temporary block right here. And this can be anywhere in the portal. Now you're going to want to go out by 8 more blocks. So that should be 9 blocks in total. Then go ahead, place one right here, and then another one, and then just connect it all up. Now you guys are going to want to skip that block right here, and then place observers with their arrows like so. Then come over to this side and then place in the final observer like this. So that should actually form a super fast redstone clock all across these observers. Now you can grab some more blocks and then place them like this. Then grab your doors and then place them like so. Finally, get yourself a bucket of lava and place it in the center. And after a couple of seconds, as you guys just saw, the portal should light up. Now we have to make the deactivation system for the portal. That is pretty simple to do, but before that I recommend you guys break one of the obsidian blocks to turn off the portal first. So just grab a temporary block and then place it right here. Then grab yourself a dispenser and then place it facing into our portal. Now you can get rid of our temporary block. Then come under our dispenser and then place in a temporary block like this with an observer going up like so. Then you can break our temporary block, then place another observer right on top. This will rapidly turn on and off our dispenser. Then all you guys have to do is open up our dispenser and then place in our powered snow bucket. And guys, you guys actually need to use this powered snow bucket, but it shouldn't be too hard to get. If you guys are near any mountains, you guys can get it easily. Then go ahead and place a lever on our dispenser, and this will act as a on-off switch. And now for the final step, you guys can go ahead and then place the obsidian back in the portal. Then go ahead and turn on our dispenser, and boom, the farm is complete. Now I'll show you guys how you guys can use this farm. So as you guys can see, I'm in survival and I have 0 levels. To use it, all you guys have to do is come over here and turn on this lever. And as you guys can see, the piglins should start dying. Then you guys can stand right here and then just auto click with your swords, and this should help kill the piglins quicker. And as you guys can see, I'm leveling up super quickly and I'm already almost at 10 levels just after a couple seconds. And if you guys check the chest right here, you should also be getting some loot like gold, rotten flesh, and a bunch of swords. You guys can make this storage system massive and collect all the loot and the XP. And that's our super efficient XP farm complete. And yeah, those are the 3 most efficient ways to get XP in Minecraft Bedrock.